A girl walking down the street was suddenly grabbed by two men and dragged to a mental hospital. Before Lisa could figure out what was happening, two orderlies forcibly pulled her into the bathroom and roughly scrubbed her body clean. She was then brought before the hospital director, struggling desperately and insisting she wasn't mentally ill, only to be beaten by the orderlies. When she came to, she found herself in a dark, cold hospital room. An orderly removed her gag and tried to feed her medication. Lisa grabbed his arm, desperately pleading for help, but the orderly was unfazed. He was used to patients claiming they were normal. Lisa snatched the pen and paper from his hands and scribbled down a phone number, begging him to make the call. Just then, a patrolling orderly appeared at the door. Seeing Lisa hadn't taken her pills, he pried open her mouth and forced the capsules down her throat. From then on, Lisa always refused her medication because she was convinced she wasn't sick. One day, the director called her in for a talk, trying to coax her into taking her pills. When Lisa insisted she wasn't mentally ill, the director not only refused to listen, but doubled her dosage. Any refusal to take medication meant a beating, so she had no choice but to comply to survive. Lisa suspected the mental hospital was hiding something. She noticed that every night, patients were wheeled into the operating room, and none of them ever came back. One night, she felt someone touching her back. Turning around, she was horrified to see a hand reaching through a hole in the wall. A man lived in the room next door. From that night on, Lisa never dared sleep in her bed, curling up in the corner instead. This also led her to discover something strange. While all patients were locked in their rooms at night, only a girl named Helen could move freely. Lisa watched as Helen entered the director's office, and after the director gave her a capsule, she became remarkably docile. One day, Lisa learned from Helen that the man next door knew about a secret passage. Back in her room, Lisa asked the man if the secret passage was real. He told her to meet him in the bathroom the next day, and he'd tell her then. Desperate to escape, she found him in the bathroom the following day and managed to extract the information. The secret passage was in the director's office, and the door code was 4 4s. The next day, she snuck to the director's office door. Inside, she found a tunnel behind the bookshelf. Lisa quickly crawled in, but the tunnel was vertical with only a pipe to support her body. She lost her grip and fell, but fortunately, the drop wasn't too high. After a brief rest, she ran through the tunnel and escaped the mental hospital. Today's movie recommendation is Insane, a thriller from South Korea. Unfortunately, due to copyright restrictions, I can only share this much with you. If you're interested, feel free to search for the full movie. Thanks for watching. I'll be sharing great films with you every day. See you next time.